people. I don't care what nationality you are. He's a unique individual, ladies and gentlemen, that we are very, very fortunate to have with us. Because what you see is what you get with Mike Lim. So we started this journey 4.5 years ago. And to this point, ladies and gentlemen, we're working on a foreign exchange student program with China and possibly South Korea. And we're working on other economic opportunities for upstate New York, and I don't have to tell you that we need every opportunity, not just in upstate New York, but in our state. And I, for each and every one of you, but more than that, in the presence of Mike Lim. God bless you, Mike. I love you. Thank you.
The Asian American Council in Mike Lim that contributes more to our economy and more to the role of immigrants. As I go around the state as Commissioner of Labor, I have one message, which is that we cannot ignore the immigrant community and their contribution to our economy. Consider this. It's not probably surprising that 48% of New York residents are foreign-born. But what might surprise you, and I'm very pleased to have Mayor Rome here to say this to, and I'm sure he understands that, is that across the state of New York, 26% of our labor force is foreign-born. And here in we contribute a great deal to our economy. So one of the things that we're trying to do at the Labor Department is to make sure that the programs that we have for employers and workers have immigrants integrated into them. So what have we been doing at the Labor Department? Well, one of the things that we've been doing is that we've been trying to get out there and do outreach to immigrant employers and immigrant workers to make sure that they understand their obligations with workers. We go out and we try to give them what their rights are. We have our Labor on Vans program where we go out to the communities, we bring people in their life. At the Labor Department have been going around the state saying, we must, as a state, welcome our immigrant community, welcome our Asian American community, make sure that we integrate them into our programs, because for that reason, we will be a much stronger economy. Before I leave tonight, I just want to tell one story that I think explains my vision of this. Before I came to the Labor Department, I served for 20 years with the Attorney General's office. And about 8 years in the context of being chief of the Labor Bureau, we noticed that at Korean grocers across the state, workers were grossly underpaid. We did investigations, we fined owners, we had press releases, we got great coverage in the Korean press. Needless to say, we were not the most favored governmental entity in the Korean community at the time. But when we did a few of those cases, we sat down with the Korean American Association and we proposed a rather novel way of getting the owners into compliance at the least cost to themselves.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor for me to be here this evening to celebrate with you this 24th anniversary of Asian American Council. First of all, I would like to express my hearty congratulations to this organization on this fine occasion and pay tribute to the great contribution that the organization has made for nearly a quarter of a century. I myself have had a long association with this great city of New York. I cannot forget my first dramatic encounter with this city, which was as early as 1963. Then I came here as a very young diplomat, which was as early to attend the UN General Assembly, and immediately fell in love with this city. It was an entirely different picture from Japan in those days. The city was glaring with glory, so many skyscrapers shining in the sun, large Cadillac Chrysler, and other cars cruising smoothly through beautiful superhighway. Train, nor even a single motor highway in Japan. It all had to wait until Tokyo Olympic Games in 1964. Since then, I have always been a close observer of New York City, as it has experienced its high time and its low time. It went through a very difficult period of deteriorating security and moral standard. However, it made a remarkable comeback to a safe and orderly city with strenuous efforts of citizens, very capable leaders, and a prosperous economy. All through these years, the Asian American Council has played a truly important role for the improvement of the city and the community. Above all, it has offered indispensable support and strong leadership of Mr. Michael Lin, the executive chairman. I would also like to extend my sincere gratitude to Chairman Lin for his kindness in Africa and elsewhere. And as one of the ardent supporters of her selfless work, I observe that without the strong support and encouragement of Mr. Lin, she would not have done so much. Thank you, Mr. Lin, for your kindness. Finally, as we all know, the world today faces many serious problems which could threaten the future of mankind. The challenges are so huge and the power of individuals very small. But I am convinced I pledge myself to work to the best of my ability in that direction, in close association. Thank you very much.
At this time, I'd like to introduce.
Gentlemen, it's a distinct district. Sorry, for me, it's an honor to receive the Energy Efficiency Peace Award, and wish to express my gratitude to all the people related to the Asian American Council. On this occasion, I would like to speak about how we are proceeding with efficiency and CO2 efforts. Regarding that heat pump, I envision its widespread use not only in Japan but in Asia as well. Encouragement for me. Now, let me describe the situation in Japan. For example, current CO2 emissions are over. Given that we foresee further global warming and that we should use the tools which we already have at hand, I agree it will be a key technology. I want to help benefit the society by dedicating my life to efficiency improvement and diffusion of heat pump. Speak with you. I would gladly accept your invitation. Thank you very much.
Privilege to come and celebrate the 24th anniversary celebration of the Asian American Council. I'm here and I'm honored to be with my colleagues in government. I understand that Congressman Gary Ackerman was here earlier, as well as I'm proud to see leadership and officers of Brooklyn North, which is part of my constituency. It's really great to see that you've been awarded for what oftentimes can be a thankless job. It's great to see that there are others that recognize the sacrifice that you continue